Okay, so on Havana, we want to have our Sigma and our Brig play right here, and the Zen should be like over here. And we should use this wall here for cover. Like after they get the cart here, there shouldn't be a whole lot of reason to be playing over here, right? And I think that's important to note because it looks like you're not that far out, but if you got booped or whatever, it's a lot different, right? And also they oftentimes play widow over here, whatever, right? Use this wall, like just use it. And then we should have a ball and a tracer who can just kind of play around, like up to your discretion. Like either right here, in here is fine. You can play over here, but this is a little ballsy, and should be more situational, specific kind of thing. And the ball and the tracer should engage on the back of whoever's trying to break the bunker. Or just if they try to keep pushing forward, just engage and push them towards the bunker kind of thing, right? And then we have a widow up top on this specific platform, right? Overlooking this general area. On the back of whoever's going to be engaging on the bunker, just whatnot, just to add a sight line, another threat. All right. For second point, we'll probably only get one fight first point, and if not, it's just a recontest kind of scenario. Second point, we'll have a Sigma and a Brig sitting up here, right? Contesting either like this sight line, we can have like the Brig kind of standing over here, because you can't do a whole lot on Brig from the high ground here. So the Brig can stand between this doorway, kind of like with the Sigma close enough to like bash over if he gets dove or whatever. Also overlooking this sight line here to call if they're going this way, so the ball and the tracer can rotate around to the back of this. And then the Sigma can rotate over here, so that Brig kind of just plays in this doorway until the fight breaks out. And then the Sigma stays up here, so he has this, he can shoot over here or whatever. Like this way, just you can do a lot from up here, right? And then the Zen, instead of playing up here, should play back here because there isn't a whole lot the Zen can't do back here that he can do up there, and then it's safer for him to play around this corner. And then the Widow can play either here because you have a really nice sight lines, like shooting here or here, and you're just really far away and it's really hard to deal with you, or if they're further, or if they haven't gotten as far in the point, or you're feeling ballsy, like you're gonna hit some shots, you can play up here because you have a lot more aggressive angles here. And then the ball and the tracer should probably mostly be contesting the right side of the point, just because it's harder to contest that with the Sigma and the Brig. And the Widow, specifically like over here, the ball can engage from here, or like go around here, or like even just up from here. They can do a lot, right? And then the tracer probably from up here or with the ball. There, you can just do a lot over here, up to your discretion, really. Also, like I was saying earlier, if they decide that they want to push this way, then the ball and the tracer, who are likely playing either up here or around the end here, can rotate from over here to around the back fairly easily and quickly. And then if on the off chance that they decide that they want to attack from the right, they're failing to go this way, and they want to hold the Rhine shield and rotate all the way over to here, then we will have the ball and the tracer either rotate like from behind or underneath here, or however they want to rotate. And then the Sigma and the Brig will rotate from here to over and back with the Zen, and they can fight from either here or over here. And that's second point. On third point, we have two different spots we can hold, just because this point's really long. We'll have the ball and the tracer playing from the general ball and tracer being really annoying spots, kind of around this mega, and like over here, right, can kind of dive while they want to walk forward. And then, more importantly, or specifically at least, then we'll have the Zen, the Brig, and the Sigma right here, because they can kind of deal with this. They're indoors, right? You have the mini, and then we'll have a Widow here, right? So whenever they decide that they want to try to engage on the Sigma and the Brig, the Widow has perfect sight line over here just because it's a good Widow mount, right? So the most important thing to note is just that the Brig and the Sigma and the Zen play from in here, right? And then second, we will play just general like Havana last point kind of, but like the ball and the tracer can do kind of whatever, right? Play from up here, right? Kind of rotate around from here, do whatever, right? Ball and tracer things, right? And then the Zen and the Brig, or not the Zen, the Brig, the Sigma and the Brig can play either from over here, right? Depending on where the card is, you can kind of. This is a better sight line if the card is further back, right? But it's not as good because you can't just peek out this way and get like an easy sightline on the back line, right? So what you would do for that is you could play over here, right? You could play over here from in here, like around like this corner or over here. But then you could also peek out to here and get a clean shot on the back line, right? But then also more traditionally, you could play from like here or like over here, or you could even play from like on this staircase here. You can play from up here. There's just a lot of things you can do here. All right, and that includes Havana.
All right.